Imagine this. A man stands at the edge of a cliff, wind howling through the jagged rocks below, his heart pounding not from fear, but from a question that claws at his soul. He spent 37 years climbing, titles, wealth, applause, only to find the summit empty. The world told him this was life. Chase the horizon, stack the winds, and you'll feel whole. But there he stands, staring into the abyss, richer than ever, yet hollow as the wind cutting through him. What if everything he's been running toward was a lie? What if the life he's built isn't his at all? You've felt it too, haven't you? That quiet ache beneath the noise of your days, the one that whispers when you're alone scrolling through a feed of perfect lives or staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m. It's not sadness, not quite. Fear, it's heavier, older, like a shadow stitched to your bones. You've chased the next promotion, the next love, the next shiny thing, thinking it'd silence the question, why am I still restless? Society hands you the script, work harder, smile, wider, keep moving, and you play the part. But deep down you wonder, is this all there is? The paradox stings. The more you gain, the less you feel. How can success taste so much like ash? This isn't just one man's story, it's yours, mine, ours. We're told life begins when we arrive, at the job, the house, the dream. But what if that's the greatest deception ever sold? What if life doesn't start until you stop running and turn inward? Jesus once said, "What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his soul?" And there it is, the greatest psychologist of all, slicing through 2,000 years to ask, who are you really? The man on the cliff doesn't know yet. Do you? Hold that question tight, because the answer's coming, and it's about to unravel everything you thought you understood. So why does this ache persist? Why does that man on the cliff? Why do you stand at the peak of everything you've been taught to want, only to feel like a stranger in your own skin? The truth is buried deeper than we dare to dig. It's not failure that hollows us out. It's the lie we've swallowed whole. That life is something out there, a prize to be won, a checklist to complete. Carl Jung called it the mask, the persona we wear to fit the world's expectations, until we forget who's beneath it. You've felt that mask tighten, haven't you? Every nod, every yes, every step you took to please someone else layered it thicker, until your own voice became a whisper. This isn't just psychology, it's philosophy carved into our bones. Schopenhauer saw life as a pendulum swinging between boredom and pain, unless we confront the will driving us blindly forward. And Jesus? He looked at the crowds and said, "The kingdom of God is within you. Not in the temples, not in the gold, but in the quiet core we've buried under noise." The greatest psychologist of all knew, we're lost not because we lack, but because we've forgotten where to look. Society doesn't want you to look. It thrives on your distraction, ads flashing, deadlines looming, a culture screaming that you're not enough until you have enough. Your brain's wired for it too. Dopamine. Hits from every like, every win, keeping you hooked on a chase that never ends. But the cost? You drift further from yourself. Jean-Paul Sartre called it bad faith, living a lie because it's easier than facing the freedom to choose who you are. The man on the cliff didn't just climb a mountain, he climbed a cage. And the bars are tightening. What happens when you realize the life you've built isn't yours? That's where the real story begins. The cage doesn't just hold you, it reshapes you. That man on the cliff staring into the void isn't just lost. He's a ghost of who he could have been. The unseen consequence of chasing a life that's not yours is this. You become a shadow, a puppet jerked by strings you didn't tie. Psychologists call it the confirmation bias. Your brain locks onto what the world rewards, filtering out the quiet voice screaming you're off course. Neurologically, you're hooked. Every ping of approval rewires you to crave more, until your identity is a collage of other people's opinions. Viktor Frankl saw it in the camps. Those who lost their why crumbled, while those who found it endured. Meaning isn't handed to you, it's forged. Society amplifies the trap. You're conditioned to measure life by metrics, bank accounts, followers, applause, until you're a cog in a machine that doesn't care if you break. The man on the cliff didn't see it coming. Each step up stripped him bare, leaving a shell polished on the outside, rotting within. But here's the twist. What if the way out isn't climbing higher, but stepping back? Jesus whispered it to the weary. Come to me, all you who are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. The greatest psychologist of all didn't mean sleep. He meant peace, the kind that comes when you stop running and start seeking. Breaking free starts with a radical shift. Stop asking what you should do and ask who you are. History proves it. Socrates died for it, questioning everything. Joan of Arc burned for it, trusting her soul over the crowd. Counterintuitive? Yes. Terrifying? Absolutely. But try this. Sit still, strip away the noise and listen. Your mind will fight. Years of conditioning don't unravel easily, but there's power in the wrestle. Aldous Huxley warned of a world where we'd love our chains. Breaking them means seeing them first. The man on the cliff could turn back, not to the summit, but to himself. You can too. The breakthrough's close. Can you feel it? It's about to change everything.
Thanks for tuning in to Sparktopus Think. The journey doesn't stop here. Join us next time as we keep exploring, one episode at a time. Don't conform to the patterns of this world. Instead, renew your mind and be transformed. Subscribing is simple. Hit that button so you never miss an episode. Drop a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like and spread the word with your friends and family. At Sparktopus Think, we're all about sparking meaningful conversations, challenging perspectives, and aligning with God's truth. Until next time, keep thinking, keep growing, and keep transforming.